God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "Listen to me attentively, for I already knew the challenges you would face, the tears you would shed, and the battles that would seem insurmountable. But still, I chose you. Just as it is written, I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world, you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world." John chapter 16 verse 33. I knew that in you, I would place the strength, faith, and purpose to shine in this world, even when everything around you seemed to be falling apart. Not a single moment of your life has passed unnoticed by me. I have been present in every moment, in the highs and lows, in the smiles and the tears. I have always seen the potential in your heart, and the plans I have for you are greater than you can imagine. Know that I am ready to turn your pain into joy, your losses into learning, and your defeats into extraordinary victories. Do not doubt my love for you, for at all times, I am your sustenance. Come to me, trust in me, and see how I can make all things new. Comment, I trust that God guides me to peace and victory. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. Today, I tell you clearly, there is no battle in your life that is beyond my control. Every challenge, pain, and difficulty you face is not a sign of abandonment, but an invitation to experience my power. It is I who open doors that no one can close and remove obstacles that seem insurmountable. When the enemy whispers that all is lost, remember that the final word belongs to me, the Lord of hosts. I turn the impossible into reality and make paths open where before there was only darkness. Your journey may seem arduous and full of uncertainties, but I am the light that illuminates each step you take. My strength sustains you, and I have already decreed your victory. Do not look at the size of the problem, but trust in the God who is greater than any adversity. In moments of greatest weakness, I become your fortress, and my grace will always be sufficient for you. Comment, my faith strengthens in the storms. I am not alone. Perhaps you have looked at your life and felt that everything has fallen apart, that the dreams you carried in your heart have been crushed by difficulties. However, I am the God who transforms broken stories into glorious testimonies. I specialize in creating miraculous turnarounds where man only sees the end. Your tears do not go unnoticed before me, each one I collect and transform into seeds of a new beginning. Where there was hopelessness, I plant faith. Where failure seemed to dominate, I bring about renewal. My goodness never fails, and my love for you is unshakable. Know that your story is just beginning, and what I have reserved for you surpasses any human expectation. Even amid the most difficult circumstances, I am writing chapters of restoration, joy, and fullness for your life. Remember, you are not alone, for I am by your side, guiding your steps with care and preparing the way for your victory. Are you seeking a profound spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, as blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To learn how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team bringing this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller, more abundant life. Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20. Rise up with courage and declare with confidence that the promises I made to you are real and unchanging. I am ahead of every decision, removing barriers, silencing opposing voices, and protecting you from invisible traps. My word never returns void, and my will for your life is good, perfect, and pleasing. Do not limit yourself by what the world says or by challenges that seem insurmountable. Remember, I am the God of the impossible, and in me, there are no limits to what can be done. Trust in me, for all I do is for your good and for my glory. Hand over to me your fears, worries, and doubts, and see how I transform each of these into stepping stones for a new phase of your life. What I am preparing for you is great, and the time for victory has already been decreed. Walk in faith, knowing that I am the God who fulfills His promises. Comment, I trust in God, He knows what is best. You do not need to fear the challenges or enemies that arise in your path, for I am your shield and your protection. Sometimes, life may seem filled with insurmountable obstacles and relentless enemies, but remember that I am greater than any adversary. Fear and doubt may try to paralyze you, but I am by your side in every battle, offering strength and courage when everything around you seems to fall apart. Believe that, even when circumstances seem to be against you, I am your security. No matter how strong the wind, how turbulent the storm, I am your safe refuge. Those who wait for your defeat will be frustrated, because I fight for you. You are not alone, nor abandoned, and you will never be defeated as long as I am your defender. When the forces of evil try to bring you down, know that I am at the front line, protecting you and guiding your steps. My promise is that whoever trusts in me will never be put to shame. Life is full of difficult moments, and often adversity seems to invade our hearts with fear and insecurity. However, in the midst of the storm, it is necessary to remember that, as God's word says in Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, "Fear not, for I am with you, be not dismayed, for I am your God, I will strengthen you, yes, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." These words should be the foundation of your faith, for even when you feel weak, I am your strength. Even when the path seems dark and hopeless, I am the light that illuminates your journey. No matter what you face, I am the God who never fails, and I am working in all things for your good. Your tears are not in vain, your prayers are not forgotten. Through every difficult situation, I am shaping you, teaching you, and preparing you for the purpose I have for your life. My faithfulness is unwavering, and my goodness will follow you all the days of your life. Trust in me, for I am the one who strengthens and lifts you when the world tries to bring you down. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to see my hand in action, and to witness my marvelous grace. In times of silence, when it seems like there are no answers and the pain seems endless, remember that I am in control, even when you cannot see or understand. Often, God's silence may be a test of faith, but He never stops working. He is working behind the scenes, planning something greater and better than you can imagine. Even when circumstances seem contrary, God is using each moment of difficulty to shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the victory that is to come. As written in Romans chapter 8 verse 28, We know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. Every difficulty is part of the divine plan, an opportunity to see how faithful and good God is. Sometimes, pain is necessary for growth, and suffering is an important part of the transformation process. Do not despair, for in every tear, in every silent prayer, God is by your side. He has not forgotten you and will never abandon you. His love for you is eternal and immeasurable, and He is always by your side, guiding you with His invisible hand, leading you to a future full of hope and fulfillment. Always remember, God never loses control, and His faithfulness never fails. In many moments of our lives, it seems that we are trapped in a labyrinth of difficulties, with closed doors, high walls, and seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The challenges of life can make us feel as though they are crushing us, and the sense that we are at the end of the road can be overwhelming. However, there is a God who sees us, who knows our struggle, and who not only watches from afar but is by our side, guiding us every step of the way, preparing us for victory. He is the God of the impossible, the same one who parted seas, brought down walls, and turned tragedy into triumph. When everything seems lost, He has the power to reverse any situation and transform challenges into opportunities. The key to this transformation lies in faith, in the unwavering trust that God is in control, even when we cannot see a way out. Often, we feel defeated, as if we have reached the limit of our strength. We look around and see nothing but a difficult scenario, with great obstacles that seem insurmountable. We think that our dreams are buried under the weight of frustrations, failures, and disappointments. However, it is precisely in this moment of despair that God acts powerfully. He does not see what we see, He sees what is to come, He knows the strength within us, and He uses even our greatest weaknesses to lead us to the place of victory. The God of the impossible calls us to trust and continue walking by faith, declaring that our victory is within reach, regardless of the size of the challenges we face. He teaches us that true victory does not come only when we reach the final goal, but in the process, where we learn to trust Him completely. It is important to understand that even when circumstances seem impossible, God already holds the key to open the doors we need to walk through. Often, what we consider a great obstacle is actually the key God will use to lead us into a new season of our lives. Remember Moses in the desert, an ordinary man with a staff in his hand, unaware that that simple object would be used by God to perform miracles. The staff, which seemed worthless, was transformed into a powerful tool of divine intervention. Similarly, the difficulties we face today can be the key to our transformation. God turns the ordinary into the extraordinary and uses what we consider small and insignificant to do great things. The obstacle, which often makes us feel weak and powerless, can become the tool that will lead us to victory when we place our faith in God and allow Him to act. When God calls us to trust in Him, He doesn't ask us to ignore the problems or pretend they don't exist. On the contrary, He challenges us to see them in a new light, as part of the process that prepares us for what He has in store for us. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Every difficulty is a chance to develop our faith and character. When we face problems with a divine perspective, we understand that they do not have the power to destroy us, but to strengthen us. Victory does not come from the absence of problems but from how we choose to face them. God calls us to take possession of the victory even before we see it manifested, to declare that the best is yet to come, and to act with confidence, knowing that He is working on our behalf, even when we cannot see the solution. Finally, it is important to understand that God's purpose for our lives is far greater than any obstacle we may face. When God allows us to face difficulties, He is not trying to punish us but to shape our character and prepare us for the great plans He has for us. He does not measure the size of the problem by our current ability, but by the magnitude of the glory He wants to reveal in our lives. Every giant we face, every battle we fight, is not an end, but a springboard that leads us to something greater, more glorious, and more powerful. Just as David faced the giant Goliath and, through that victory, reached the place of leadership and honor that God had prepared for him, we too can trust that the challenges we face will lead us to a new level of victory and fulfillment. As we go through each obstacle with faith and confidence in God, we become living testimonies of His transforming power, and our story becomes a testimony of His faithfulness and grace. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.